it's part of that leadership role. Being on the sideline and getting to see a game from a different side. You can just go in there. I can watch one player the whole time and see what he's doing. I can go in there and watch the team defense and see what they're doing and have my input on it. So just seeing the game from a different angle. If you're out there on the court, you get caught up in competing and winning, and you can't really pay attention to everything that's going on. So being on the sideline, seeing it from a different angle, I think has been a big help for me.
This is the first year where people associate you with the Suns, and Devin Booker. Talk about the difference from a couple years ago when there were all these other faces they associated to you now being the person that's leading the team.
It's a blessing and an honor. I'll get to wake up and do what I want to do, the sport that I love and the job that I love every day. And to be known as the face of the franchise is something that I've put a lot of work into and prepared myself for. So, I want to represent this city, to the best of my ability, this franchise, this organization, to the best of my ability. And, I try to do that every day I wake up. I come in here, I know I'm not only representing myself and my last name, but, entire city.
Then when it became clear that you needed surgery on the hand, just how frustrating was that, just given the timing of being so close to this?
Well, it caught me off guard. I went in there, the doctor grabbed it, he was like, oh, it's torn, we're gonna have to operate on it. I was like, what do you mean? But, it's part of the game. It's part of the NBA. It's part of every sport. You go through injuries and you have to deal with them. But, I think, technology's so far advanced now to where people come back stronger. And, I look at it as a glass half full, not half empty.
You said, I'm through losing, right? That was almost your parting words. You said, I'm through with losing. That was almost your parting words as you walked out the door at the end of the season. Is there enough talent around here for that to happen?
You tell me. I think so.
Time will tell, I guess.
Yeah, I'm really excited, man. It's a really special year, I feel like. I feel like we're hitting that turning point with the new additions we've added this year. Really special team, and like I said, I've been sidelined, so I got to watch it, from a different angle, and bringing in those vets, the Trevor, Ryan, with the additions of our draft, DeAndre, Mikal, Ellie. It's a really special year that I'm very excited for.
What have you seen from DeAndre so far, and how does that change the offense? His abilities, how does that change?
I was talking about him earlier. I was just saying his ability to learn and willingness to learn. He comes in here every day, and he doesn't act like he knows it all. He comes in here, he knows he's very talented, but still open to listen to people, listening to coach, listening to Tyson. Everything I say, he goes out there and he does it right away. So just seeing that already, somebody that coming in and willing to get better and work hard, it's very special to see, especially with the talent that he has, the body frame that he has. He's going to be a very special player.
How does that change your offense with that mobile, athletic guy down there?
Very much. And his post presence, ability to score on the block. Surrounded by a lot of shooters too, Ryan and Trevor and Mikal. I think that's going to give him a lot of space to operate, give us all a lot of space to operate. And if you've watched the NBA the past few seasons, that's what it's turned into. A big that's very athletic, can guard, can guard guards. And I think he has the ability to do that also. So very special. I'm very excited.
You always talk about the glass half full. How's the left hand progressing now that that's the only hand you can shoot with?
Very well. I always messed around a little bit growing up, just shooting with my left hand, but now I'm actually getting real work in with my left hand. But, outside of the shooting, just passing with it also. Playing out of the pick and roll, that swing pass to where there's going to be a lot of shooters on the floor now. I think it's going to be a big help. So, I've been getting a lot of work in with my left hand.
How do you feel like hand in terms of when it started swelling, like obviously during the pickup game, just take us through that moment when you look at your hand and you're going, what the hell is going on?
It was when I got back to Phoenix and started playing open gym here. Before my contract was signed, I wasn't doing any much contact at all during the summer. So I was just working out on my own. And obviously you can't implement, getting hit on your hand a couple times, somebody reach in, hit the ball. So, I don't remember the certain instant that did it. I just know I was getting shots up after practice and I was dribbling and, I felt it happening again. And I woke up the next morning and it re-swelled. So I went in and got it checked, and it's worse than it was before. But it is what it is. So I moved past that, and I'm on to my left hand and getting this thing right.
What was the time between when it swelled and you had the operation?
About a week. So when it swelled, I got another MRI and went to the hand doctor, and that's when I found out. So we had to act on it as soon as possible. Obviously I don't want to miss any time during the season, so the plan is to be ready for game 1.
The question has to be asked. How do you feel about unicycles?
Unicycles?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of them, actually. Some that I can't ride and never been on one, but I definitely like to try one day.
What is that responsibility that goes along with that contract?
It's a lot of responsibility. It's what I was speaking on earlier. Not representing myself anymore, not representing my family, but representing a whole franchise in the city and a storied organization with fans that are ready to win, with a whole organization that's ready to win. So, it's a good pressure to have. That I feel like I'm built for, and with the great supporting cast around me. I think it's going to be a very exciting year.
How do you feel about it looks like the roster is kind of being built like the 16-17 Rockets with James Harden as the primary playmaker. How do you feel about that with you in that role?
I see the similarities. Obviously, we have 2 of the starters from that team now.
Mm-hmm.
But with the very talented big man DeAndre now, it's going to make that very special. But we don't want to put that title on us, trying to be another team. I think we have a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences from that team also. But I have been watching film on that team now. Just trying to fill out Ryan and Trevor, see where their spots are on the floor and things of that such. Igor, we've done a lot of talking for me just outside of basketball. But obviously the subject gets on basketball a lot because we both love the sport. But very, very high IQ guy that has a lot of good stuff for our team this year. I don't want to go too in-depth with it. You've seen a lot of it in summer league with the team, the floor spacing, and his X's and O's are off the chart from what I've seen. So, I've seen a lot of the offensive, and I'm very excited about it.
So many new coaches and players. What do you think this team's identity is right now?
I think we still have to find that. With a lot of young players on this roster, mixing with all the guys, I think after this week of training camp we'll have a better idea. But I think competitors is what we have right now, and the biggest addition to that is Trevor. Trevor being a vet in this league, has been a champion. He's been around very talented teams, and I think he knows what it takes, to get over that hump. And since he's been here, he's been giving a ton of advice that's been helping a lot of people.
Yeah, how's that shown itself in Trevor? Advice maybe with you or?
Just his mentality, on the court. Obviously, some people play this sport, some people love this sport and hate to lose. And Trevor's one of those guys, and you can see it by the way he plays. He played one day up there where they won every game, and he didn't score one basket. And I noticed that, and he even said it. He was like, there's different ways to impact the game by scoring. And, while I'm out there, I'm gonna do everything I can. He's been doing it for 15 years now. So, very, very special talent that I'm happy to be on the team.
The front office. What do you think about the point guard situation here now?
So what?
The point guard situation going into camp. Not a lot of well-known names, people with a lot of experience.
It's more opportunity. You got to start somewhere. But I'm 100% with this team. Like I said, no matter what happens, very talented group that have all been competing these past few weeks that I've been watching. And, it's been really good to see.
The front office made it clear.
How does Ayton take Joel's comments about him going into the team? Did he embrace that? Did he take that? How did he take that?
Just whatever. What he's doing. He shows maturity. You would see, a lot of people try to get involved with it, antagonize it, make it bigger than what it is, but, he sees the bigger picture. And, that's really important for him to see. mean, he knows he hasn't proved nothing in this league yet, so he's going to go out there and do it to the best of his ability. I know he's ready for it, and as you know, I'm behind him 100%, you know, through everything. I mean, I just don't want to miss any games. I mean, obviously, I want to be out there at full health until I feel that, you know, I won't play. But you know, that's obviously a goal of mine is to, you know, make that first round status.
DeAndre made a couple comments that they take this game very seriously here in the NBA. He said that a couple of times just a few minutes ago. How long did you have that same kind of come to the NBA moment when you were a rookie? How serious everyone took it?
I mean, I was already on board with that, you know, because I've always treated the game very seriously. You know, it's been my life for a very long time. And once I got to the NBA, you know, obviously it's more detail-oriented from that perspective. But as far as taking it seriously, that's something I've known since being a child.